Assalamu alaikum. I have played 100 days of Pumpkin Panic. The rules are simple. If I died in the game, I have to repeat from scratch without missing the count of the days, meaning that I have continued to keep counting even if I died. And the purpose here is to get as far as I could within 100 days. I actually managed to finish the entire game in around 11 or 12 days. The game is extremely short, to be honest, but the developer has made an amazing game. It's creepy, wonderful, it's relaxing. You have the experience of having the gardens and harvesting things. At the same time, you will have some stuff unexpected happening. If you guys really want to see what happened, keep watching this video. I started the game inside this cozy little house with a crow telling me there is no time to waste and asking me to collect this bag of flower seeds and meeting him outside. Once I am outside near this farm area, he's telling me now to plant the seeds there and water them. After that, I waited for more instructions from the crow. However, I noticed that the plants are growing and it seems they are in need of more watering. The crow is telling me now that I can refill my water supply from a well down there. I believe these first baby steps are easy, so I go ahead and water the plants one more time and head back to the well to refill my water supplies. Now the plant seems to have fully grown and I can finally get them. Collecting these plants actually gives you some money, and from that you'll have automatically some seeds back and you can replant them again. The crow here is telling me that I can upgrade my stuff in the workshop inside my house, so I go ahead there, I enter, and I found a lot of upgrades, and it seems I have 15 coins, so I go ahead and upgrade my well. It increases the refilling water speed. I exit from my house again and go ahead for more watering of those plants. Here the crow is telling me that I can also use my lantern using R and I should use it carefully. It's kinda a little bit funny that I have a stick for my hands, but the game, as you see, is a little bit funky here. After all, I think I am a scarecrow. Not knowing what to do exactly next, I keep planting and watering the plants and just collecting them. This weird noise is followed by the instructions from the crow that I should run and hide. Once the crow fly away, I notice that there is a stick on the ground, so I collect it and go ahead directly to the house. Not gonna lie, but that scared me the most right now. Here I upgrade my crops, which increases the crops value, and I do upgrade as well the bucket, which allows me to carry more water now. It seems there is a certain noise, a certain background music as well. So I think the music and the noise comes with this creature. I also check the house really quickly and notice that there is this wardrobe, which this closet has multiple skins. I don't know if they do impact the gameplay, but it's nice to know that we have some cosmetics. Now, since it seems safe to go outside, I go ahead and do what I do the best here, which is just planting the crops, harvesting them, and then planting more, watering them, and having the same cycle over and over again. After reaching the value of 82 coins, I decided to explore a little bit and found these sticks that the crow keeps dropping them. And then went inside the house to have more upgrades. I decided to buy the red key for a new cultivation area and better seeds. I bought 5 red seeds and then had the upgrade for crops to increase their value. And then I had another upgrade for the boots to increase the speed of the player. And one more upgrade for the well. I then went outside and opened my new area and planted the 5 new seeds I had. I also found this twig, so I decided to collect it and search for more. As I was filling my water supplies from the well, I heard the creepy noise again. This meant for me I had to go inside for more safety. The house is more safer as the creature cannot enter inside. Since I had to spend the time inside the house, I decided to spend my last coins on more seeds. I head outside and find this note on my cabin says, "Follow my song." I did not know what to do with it, so I went with my daily routine. I decided also to collect more twigs, and then it started to go darker and more creepier. I activate my lantern and decide to explore the farm a little bit here. As I was exploring, I found this pink coin, so I collected it. I have no idea what it is. As I was exploring during the night, I heard this song and remembered the notes during the day I had on my cabin. Although things are creepy, I decide to follow the source of the sound until I find this creepy clown. I take from him his balloon and he jumps up. I go ahead with the routine of planting and watering and collecting the crops until I heard the noise of that creature that follows you all the time. Inside the cabin, I buy 5 more red seeds and I upgrade my bag of seeds. This allows me to carry more seeds, meaning instead of 5 I would collect 10. And then I spend the rest of the coins I had with the red seeds. I started to hear this pattern and I think this noise means that the creature has gone. It also means that the creature is coming. And then later I started to hear the same song from that clown. I follow it and here I find this blue clown with a sad face. It looks like he's crying and asking for the balloon, so I give it to him and he flew away in the sky, still crying. Despite how weird and strange this is, I go ahead and continue with my daily affairs, and here on the well this happened. The game is spooky as hell and now my lantern has run out of fuel, so my only option here is to go back to my cabin for safety and stay there until the next day. On day 2 I started watering those cabbage seeds, the new seeds I had, and planted some more, and then went for more collection of those twigs and sticks. As I was refilling my water supplies, I noticed this new deer coming to life. Man, this is awesome! Yeah, it wasn't awesome as I thought. Yeah, so when you die you have to repeat from scratch, and I had to do a lot of stuff. I did focus on upgrading the well first, and then spent the whole day collecting more money before the creature came. And once he came I was inside my house and focused on getting those red seeds because it seems they have a higher value than normal crops. Once the creature has gone, I opened my purple sweet cabbage farm and planted some there and focused my entire day on collecting as much money as I could before the creature came back again. And by this time I had enough money to buy the green key and some sunflower seeds. I took the follow my song note from my cabin and then head out to open my new farm of sunflowers and planted some more. I did not stop working on the farm during nighttime until I heard the song and went for it to get my balloon. By this time the creature has came back during nighttime and I had to go back to my safety inside my cabin. I took 1 oil refill to refill my lantern here and got some more upgrades. After that the song came back and the blue clown was here, so I went to look for him, and on my way I harvested those sunflowers plants. Day 4, which is the second day of this new playthrough after I died, I made sure I would do the same as before until the deer came out, and this time I made sure to not even get closer to him. After collecting enough coins I went inside for more upgrades, and this time I focused on upgrading my boots. I leveled up my player speed up to 5, and the moment I was going outside the creature came back, so I had to spend a lot of time inside the house. Here I started noticing that the candles are getting off. I have no idea what this meant, but it is what it is. I tried my best to avoid that deer while doing my chores, and it was a little bit hard because I wasn't sure when the deer would transform into this creature and try to kill me. And while exploring the farm and getting those sticks and everything, I found this note here by this creature saying do not touch the deers. So this meant for me that getting near to the deer doesn't activate his evil spirit, but touching him, getting so close to him to touch him, will do that. That annoying creature came back and I went inside to upgrade certain things, including refilling my oil supplies and getting the upgrades for both the well and the bucket and having all the seeds that I need. I managed to plant both bags of seeds on both sides and kept collecting those on the middle. My goal here is to get as many coins as I could before the creature came back. However, while doing this, the deer transformed. I think that the fences here do not protect me against that. So again, I had to restart the game from scratch, and this time it was day 5. After collecting some coins, I had to go and upgrade my stuff, and during nighttime I had to do the same as well, until the clown came back and I took his balloon. I went with the daily routine until the other blue clown came and I had to give him the balloon. The next day, an evil entity spawned inside my house and I had to leave. It seems that it looks like my character, it's a lookalike. I'm not sure how it did happen this one, but I had to leave and continue with my day. I also fixed this fishing rod. It's a fixed fishing rod and it only took a few sticks and twigs from my own. I also noticed that this boat needs some gears, but I didn't have any, so I went to my plants and my crops and collected some before going back to the fishing rod and catching this fish. The fish here seems to give you a lot of coins. I did upgrade what I could and had almost all the farms opened. That evil lookalike creature spawned again inside the house. It appears it spawned when all the candles are gone. So I had to leave and plant some sunflowers before I got interrupted by the clown again. And this time I had to go and visit the fishing rod for more fish. I planted some new cabbages as well, and then I planted the third kind of flowers that I bought. I had some upgrades going on, and then I heard the blue clown song, but this time the deer was blocking the door, so I couldn't really get out. Finally the deer moved and I was able to go out, but it was too late for the clown, and this happened. On day 7 I had to repeat the game again and almost did the same as before. On day 8 I had to unlock my fishing rod because it seemed it would give me the most coins ever. By this time I had so much upgrades and I was actually on track again. On day 9 I had some fish, I also had more plants and planted some more and watered others and had some more. My goal here was to catch and collect as many of the crabs and the fish until I got 1000 coins. I was looking to finally get that gear for my boat here. I only had one, so I planted that on the boat, meaning that I have 3 to go. I kept doing the same as before until I got interrupted by the creature again. And once I was inside, I bought the purple key for the cucumbers and bought some seeds as well. And then I got interrupted by this fish and her singing. I believe this is part of the achievement and the feature in the game. I then had a look to the customization and the skins in the game. By evening and during night time, I harvested those crabs that I had before, and then opened my new 4th plant farm and planted some seeds there. The clown came back and I took his balloon from it, and then had some upgrades before the blue clown came, so I gave him the balloon. By the next morning I had new seeds to plant as well, and then I had to buy a boat to install my second gear there. I forgot to mention that I bought one during last night. I went to the new 4th farm and harvested those seeds. It seems that those plants actually don't go away when you harvest them, at least for now. It also seems that instead of catching fish, I started to catch these tires. I've also managed to upgrade both my well upgrades and the bucket as well. It seems that the new final plants gives you up to 3 corpse harvesting before they really vanish. I've also started selling the twigs and the sticks I had on the recycler, and I had enough money to finally buy the 2 final gears for my boat. Finally I was free to install those 2 gears on my boat, and this is how the game actually finished and ends. This game is extremely wonderful, and I wish if the developer could somehow invest in this game and make it a little bit vast and forward. I would love if there are other islands or maybe even another life form, another survival quest inside the ship or inside the boat itself. All together, this has been an amazing journey for me, so thank you so much and thank you for the developer. See you next time, guys.